Hey, how's everybody doing? Welcome back to Ask That Podcast here on YouTube. Oh, shit. And to answer a question I asked this on Facebook. Somebody knows me locally. Yeah, pretty much anything I put up on video here, if the price is right, it is for sale. I do, my collection does shrink and grow constantly. So, but, if somebody's interested in anything, I thought, leave a comment or email me at asshapodcast@gmail.com. I'd say about 80% of the stuff I show in the videos is up for sale. All right, so let's get to what we're here for. Now, this is near the end of the month, and I went and looked, and I had a little bit of credit left at my comic shop, the online comic shop. It used to be Lone Star decades ago. So I used that to make me a big ass comic order. And what's on top here is not from that. This is an Amazon order. Actually, let me do that box. I want to talk about these first. A few years back, I was trying to read I think I was trying to do, it was 600 comics in a year. And I stalled out at 300 and something. I finished the year. I had days where I'd read 10, 20 comics. I had days where I'd read none. One of the things I read was volume 1 of The Humans. Was what? Tom Neely, Keenan Marshall Kellner. Basically, it's Planet of the Apes. It's okay. It's a world just like the world is now, but instead of humans being the top thing, it was apes. Monkeys and shit. And the humans are a biker gang of monkeys. Let's see here. The Humans is a high-octane, no-holds-barred ape biker gang chopper ride in a 70s exploitation genre bliss. Follow Bobby, John, and all the humans as they fly down the road to oblivion on a ride filled with chains, sex, leather, blood, bananas, and chrome. And that's rated R for mature, yeah. This is from Image. I like that little Image 1%. And this is all that's come out. This was quite a few years ago. It's color. This, that's volume 2. Okay, and this is volume 1. Oh, I got a receipt in there. And these both came off Amazon Marketplace. I think both of them came from Goodwill. They're in damn good shape. Because I think they're about $20 a piece, which is not bad. Is this all? Okay, that's just the 0 issue. Okay. But it's a cool little book. I ended up doing a review for it for my blog that ended up getting republished in the Sleazy Magazine issue 3, I think it is. That might be out of sale. Go to Weird World Publishing. That issue might be out of print. I don't know. I have not talked to the owner of Weird World in about 2 days, which ain't unusual. And this is my order for my comic shop. So let's get this some bitch open. They packed this shit. Now I have pulled this. I have pulled the protective foam and all that shit out of here. That. Price. And this ended up. I had about $30 credit. I had to add a little bit to it to get all this. I started going down my want list and getting through. So okay, first thing up, Star Comics All Star Collection. I don't know when the fuck Marvel put this out. I don't know. It's $20. It's got the first 2 issues of Planetary. First 3 issues of Top Dog, first 2 issues of Wally the Wizard, and first 2 issues of Royal Roy. This is basically Marvel in about the mid-'80s, and this is what surprised me. They did this in the mid-'80s when kids' comics were not a big thing. I mean, they were really starting to fade. I think you had Archie. I think the Harvey stuff was done by then, because I remember the story right. Marvel tried to get the rights to publish that, and Harvey wouldn't sell them for that. But this is just 4 of the... I think it's only 4 of the original run that were all owned by Marvel. Decent stuff from what I read back in the day, so I want to check it out. I have not read that yet. Let's see what we're going to do next. I'll save that for last. Okay. Now, and I remember seeing these, and I had these years ago out of the cheap bins. It's Sincere Comics, the 50-cent quarter bin, where they were. Reese's Pieces 1 and 2. This is Ralph Reese. He did a lot of work for the Warren mags. It's just reprints in color of that stuff. I don't know if it was like the Warren mags retained your copyright to stuff. I see a lot of that stuff got reprinted in color in the 80s from these independent publishers. Like I've gotten, from Pacific, Eclipse, a bunch of those companies. And these were fairly cheap. And they're very fine. Very fine and fine. Reading great copies for me. This next one is to fill in a run. I found issues 2 and 3. This is the Mechanics from Fantagraphics. Reprints in color, some stuff from the early Love and Rockets issues. And I got 2 and 3 out of a cheap bin at a comic shop for 50 cents or so. Paid a little bit more than that for this one, I paid about $4 or $5. I wanted to finish that. These next two are the replaces I had decades ago and just lost. This is Roar and Rick Rabbit Fiends, issues 2 and 18. This was Rick Veitch's Dream Comic. Every issue, and it was supposed to be monthly. I don't know if it ever was monthly. I'm not sure, because at this time I was going to the comic shop often. I was in that comic shop like 3 days a week. But it's supposed to be his dreams for that month. I love Rick Veitch. It was always cool stuff. I don't remember shit from issue 18. By then, I think I was just getting them and putting them to the side. All right, this next stack is all. I don't know why I went on this kick, but what? And all but one's from the same company. Those 90s parody books like Hell Spock. It's crossover from, Jay Lee's Hell Shock and Star Trek. Bill Mouse did most of these covers. And he's one of those guys, if I remember, I got discovered things. Okay, this is the one that ain't from parody. That's Parody Press. And Don Chen has something to do with that company. This is X-Force. This is Don Chen and Bill Mouse. They work together a lot. This is Eclipse. Parody of X-Force. Parody of Baywatch. Babe Watch. These things were extremely cheap. Bragay. Rank and Stinky. This is the Rank and Stinky special. I flipped them. They're not horrible. Dorkier Images. Sorry, Darker Image. The Facts. Blood Wolf. Death Bro. It's all Bill Mouse shit. And then this one, I'm a Valiant fan. And this, I love, they actually kind of did the chromium style. Not full chromium, but, foil. Bloody Hot is this one. And then for last, and this is to replace my really beat up copy. And this is not a great copy. This is very good fine. Well, mine's in worse shape than that. This is, y'all know me, I'm a Peter Bagg fan. This is Hate Jamboree. This is the book Peter Bagg put out after Hate ended. It was interviews and collected like rare stuff. And the thing about it is I'll go ahead and open. I don't think I've even opened this yet. No, this has not been opened. Let me get my scissors. It's an odd size. It's an odd material. Like the cover and the interiors feel like they're on newsprint. And of course, guys, as soon as it came out, I had on my comic shop owner knew anything Pete Bagg that came in. Put in my thing, any rock crumb, any underground kind of shit or modern underground. What was the price on this back in the day? $4.50. But okay, so that's that. I'm just gonna pull this Bloody Hot. Open it up, Bloody Hot. Pull this Bloody Hot out and show you what I'm talking about. This book is a mother-defined and really good condition. And it's one of those Pete Bagg things. It's like, or one of those paragraph things. I don't think the print run could have been real big on this. 98. Wow. That was that one. Okay, so this is an average size comic. As you can see, that is what a good, about an inch taller. So in back issue bends, it sticks up, it gets bent. Ugh. But I had to get it, and that's it. Hope y'all enjoyed that. I mean, look at the dichotomy there. We got Hate and we got Star Comics with Top Dog. One day I will find my notes because I know I got them somewhere. Back when Marvel first started doing the Max line, I sat down and wrote out like about 4 or 5 page outline of taking the characters that Marvel still owned from the Star Comics line and doing a Max series with them. And all I remember about it was Top Dog was like the main character. Like he was the one leading the story. But I'm out, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that. Man, if you did, give me that thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe, all the other bullshit. Talk to everybody later. Bye-bye.